Maharaj.
Good afternoon. My name is Akash Dwarika and welcome to TINARP News. Our first story comes from an 18-year-old woman named Ashiana Ali, who visited the Dattatreya temple wearing a pants that is as short as the attention span of anyone who attempts to listen to Rowley talking utter nonsense at a PNM meeting. Despite the fact that there was a large sign saying that a dress code was in effect and that no exposure of legs were allowed on the compound, she completely ignored the sign and remained on the compound. However, when a temple official informed her that she was violating the temple's dress code, she got extremely offended and contacted an unreliable and biased news station called CNC3. Since CNC3 had nothing better to report on, they gave her an entire news segment where she spoke as though she was right for violating the dress code of the temple and as though the temple officials were wrong for informing her about the dress code. A couple days later, she went to the passport office, and we at TINARP News have decided to document her visit to the passport office. Excuse me, ma'am, but short pants and slippers are not allowed here in the passport office. Please leave and come back with the appropriate clothing.
The security guard just look like that type of man, you know. You know, them Indian men who feel like could tell women what I want. You know what I mean?
No. Actually, I don't know what you mean by those Indian men who feel like could tell women what they want.
I mean, it's not like the security guard was just doing his job, right? Nah, it can't be. And it's not like men also not allowed to come in with slippers and short pants, and nah, I feel it's only women.
Just to follow the footsteps of CNC3, we also decided to speak to our feminists from UE, even though we knew that this would be totally unnecessary. There is a lot of sexism and misogyny embedded in the rules of every establishment because women have to follow a dress code. Now you see, my goal in life is to find any opportunity to fabricate a feminist statement, and being the close-minded person that I am, I just going to ignore the fact that the dress code applies to all genders and not exclusively to women. In other news, SATIRE results have been released, and many children are extremely depressed because they did not pass for their first choice. We spoke to the Minister of Education and got his opinion on the matter. To all students who are depressed over their SATIRE results, I will simply say, you are a dotish piece of garbage, and you deserve it. I also want to tell all students who are going to be in standards 4 and 5 this September that they should stop being so damn sensitive and learn to handle the large amount of stress that will be forced upon them. I would finally like to instruct all parents to convince their children who are at the primary school level that the SATIRE examination is much more important than it actually is, and that if he or she does not pass for their first choice, they will immediately be teleported to hell. Our next story comes from Wasa, who has been competing with Flo to be the worst company in Trinidad. We interviewed a Wasa employee, and this is what he had to say. So before hunting Wasa used to compete with the Antec to see who could dig the deepest hole in the road now way. But since we always beating them at that now, we decide, you know, that we compete with Flo instead now, cause them are real bad customer service, and it will barely provide decent internet. So for the past few days and thing, we stopped giving salt people water, just to compete with Flo now way. And now for our final story. Somehow magically, the Galleon's passage has arrived. However, there have been several reports of serious problems with the vessel, and we have inquired about these problems with Colm Imbert. So is it true that there are numerous problems with this vessel, such as major gaps in some damaged stability aspects? Nah, well it's fake news, boy, I fake news. Oh, okay, well, thank you so much, Mr. The boat just now catch a fire. Nah, boy, all is fake news, boy, don't study that. Hey, watch the boat sinking, boy. It's sinking. All is fake news, boy. I don't know where all they began this stubbornness from, you know. It's fake news. Okay then, well, what if your son phone get lost on the boat or something? Wow, what you say? You thief my son phone? All police units, I know you're not doing anything important right now, so make sure and arrest this man here. Hey, all you... Okay then. And that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for watching TINARP News. Have a great evening.
160,000